Hello and welcome to this video about the hilarious festivals around the world. Festivals are a way to celebrate culture and tradition, and sometimes they can be quite amusing. In this video, we'll explore some of the funniest festivals that take place around the world. Part 1. La Tomatina Festival. Our first stop is in Spain, where every year in the town of Buñol, people gather to throw tomatoes at each other. This festival is called La Tomatina, and it takes place on the last Wednesday of August. The festival started in 1945 when a group of young people started a tomato fight in the town square. Since then, it has become an annual event that attracts thousands of people from all over the world. Participants wear old clothes and goggles to protect their eyes from the tomato juice. The festival lasts for an hour, during which time, tons of ripe tomatoes are thrown, making the streets of Buñol run with tomato juice. It's a messy but hilarious festival that is definitely worth a visit. Part 2. Cheese Rolling Festival. Next, we head to the UK, where every year, a group of brave souls gather to chase a wheel of cheese down a hill. The Cheese Rolling Festival takes place in Gloucestershire, England, and involves participants chasing a 9-pound wheel of double Gloucester cheese down a steep hill. The first person to catch the cheese wins, but usually, the cheese reaches the bottom of the hill before anyone catches it. The festival has been taking place since the 1800s and has become quite popular, with people coming from all over the world to take part. It's a hilarious and slightly dangerous festival, but definitely one to add to your bucket list. Part 3. Boryeong Mud Festival. Our next festival takes us to South Korea, where every year, people gather to play in the mud. The Boryeong Mud Festival takes place in July and lasts for 10 days. Participants can enjoy a variety of activities, including mud wrestling, mud sliding, and even mud skiing. The mud used in the festival is rich in minerals, which are believed to be good for the skin. The festival attracts people of all ages and has become quite popular in recent years. It's a fun and messy festival that is sure to leave you covered in mud. Part 4. The Running of the Bulls. Our final festival takes us to Spain once again, where every year, people run through the streets with bulls. The Running of the Bulls takes place in Pamplona and involves participants running in front of a group of bulls that have been let loose on the streets. The festival dates back to the 14th century and is a tradition that has been kept alive for centuries. The festival is dangerous and has resulted in many injuries and even deaths over the years, but it's also one of the most exciting and exhilarating festivals in the world. It's not for the faint-hearted, but if you're brave enough, it's an experience you'll never forget. Part 5. The World Championship of Wife Carrying. We have one more hilarious festival to add to our list, and it takes place in Finland. The World Championship of Wife Carrying is an annual event that attracts couples from all over the world to compete in a race that involves carrying your partner on your back through an obstacle course. The race covers a distance of 253.5 meters and includes obstacles such as water pools and fences. The winner of the race receives the wife's weight in beer, which is a traditional Finnish prize. The festival started in 1992 and has become quite popular, with participants coming from as far as Australia and the United States. It's a unique and entertaining festival that is sure to make you laugh. Part 6. The Baby Jumping Festival. The Baby Jumping Festival, also known as El Colacho, is a strange and hilarious festival that takes place in Castrillo de Murcia, a small village in Spain. The festival involves grown men dressed in yellow and red costumes jumping over babies who have been laid out on mattresses in the street. The festival has its roots in Catholicism and is believed to cleanse the babies of original sin. It's a bizarre festival that dates back to the 1600s and has become a popular tourist attraction in recent years. Although it may seem dangerous, no baby has ever been hurt during the festival. Part 7. The biggest food fight in the world. La Tomatina may be famous for its tomato-throwing tradition, but the small town of Buñol in Spain has another food-related festival that's equally hilarious. The Buñol town hosts the world's largest food fight, called the La Tomatina, every year in August. Instead of tomatoes, participants hurl overripe tomatoes at each other, turning the streets into a sea of red pulp. The festival lasts only for an hour, but it's an experience of a lifetime. The festival started in the 1940s and has become a popular event for locals and tourists alike. Part 8. The Icelandic Festival of Thorrablot. The Icelandic Festival of Thorrablot takes place every year in the middle of winter when Iceland is covered in snow and ice. It's a celebration of the country's traditional Viking culture and involves feasting on strange delicacies like fermented shark and pickled ram's testicles. The festival also includes drinking traditional Icelandic alcohol like Brennivin and singing Viking songs. It's a bizarre and hilarious festival that is a must-attend for anyone interested in Viking culture and unique culinary experiences. Part 9. The Underpants Run. The Underpants Run takes place annually in Kailua Kona, Hawaii, and is a hilarious event that involves participants running a 1.2-mile course in nothing but their underwear. The event is held the day before the Ironman Triathlon and is a way for participants to loosen up and have some fun before the main event. The run has become quite popular and attracts hundreds of participants each year. It's a great way to let loose and have some fun in the sun. Part 10. The Goat Throwing Festival. The Spanish town of Manganeses de la Polvorosa has a unique and hilarious festival that involves throwing a live goat from the top of a church tower. The festival, known as La Luminarias, has been held annually since the 16th century and is celebrated on the eve of St. Anthony's Day, the patron saint of animals. The goat is carefully wrapped in a blanket to ensure its safety and is thrown from the top of the church tower to a crowd of people waiting below. The person who catches the goat is said to have good luck for the coming year. While this festival may seem strange and even cruel to some, it is a long-standing tradition that continues to be celebrated by the people of Manganeses de la Polvorosa. And that concludes our video about the hilarious festivals around the world. From tomato fights to cheese rolling and mud wrestling, these festivals are a great way to celebrate culture and have fun at the same time. Which festival would you like to attend? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.